Hello loves, Miss Redgal here at fabulouslyred.com, and today's tutorial is a pink and purple sparkle look. Starting off with prepping my eye with Urban Decay Primer Potion, but I'm going to use after that Painterly Paint Pot by MAC. Please excuse my voice, I'm a bit under weather, but I definitely want to get this tutorial out to you guys. I'm just using a small flat shader brush to apply the product all over to my eye, and then I'm going to use my fingers to kind of smooth out the edges. Then I'm going with texture, or any light brown color will do with a fluffy brush to put into my crease as a great transition color. So any color that looks like your skin, that's an eyeshadow, is fine to put there. It's just going to allow the other shadows that we're going to use to blend properly. And I'm using a fluffy brush. Doesn't have to be a MAC brush, but just any fluffy blending brush will do, just to get the color all over the crease and just to blend it in the crease so that the color is not stacked up. Next, I'm going in with a quad and a flat shader brush. I'm going to start with a frosty pink color. I'm going to take that color all over my lid, just grabbing some with the shader brush, and then I'm going to pat it all over my lid. This is going to be the prime basis of the look. I am going to add glitter, but I always like to add down a color first so that the glitter pops even more. So as you can see, I'm just grabbing some of the color. It's a bit frosty and it has a bit of shimmer to it, so I'm just patting it all over my lid, staying below the crease color that we just applied, the texture. Next, I'm going in with a frosty color, any light frosty color. This one has a bit of a yellow tone to it, but any frosty color just to put on the inner 1/3 of my eye, just so that it gives my eye a bit of pop with the inner color. Going in with a clean fluffy brush, just has nothing on it. I'm just going in to smooth out those harsh lines and to blend all the colors together. So we're blending the pink with the texture that we laid down before. And again, this brush is clean. It doesn't have anything on it. It's just used for blending. Blend, blend, blend is the key to a flawless look. Next, I'm picking up a lilac color. I don't remember the name of it. It's in a quad, so just any lilac color or light purple color. And I'm going over the texture a little bit above my crease, blending in that pink frosty color as well, adding a bit of depth to the eye look now with the lilac. So just a light lilac color just to blend in the crease. Next, I'm taking another fluffy brush. Excuse me again, you have to forgive me for my voice. I'm still a bit under the weather. And I'm using a darker color just to use on the outer 1/3 of my eye, and just to basically primarily use the darker color in my crease. Pink Passion is actually a blush. Yes, I'm using blush as eyeshadow. It goes on beautifully, and I'm using that on the outer part of my eye. In the crease, the upper crease, I guess you could call it the upper crease, I'm using that on just to blend and give it more of a pink look. So I'm using that almost up to my brow bone, but not all the way up to my brow bone, just on the outer parts of the texture that we laid down before. And like I said, it's just giving it a pop of pink color. And I'm just blending, blending, blending. And the name of the game is blending. If you don't learn anything else on this channel, just learn to blend. I'm going in again with that lilac color, just to add it back into my crease a little bit, just to soften up the edges of the darker purple that we just put in. As you can see here, just putting a little bit more of it into my crease. Sometimes with frosty shimmery shades, you have to go back over the color just so that they pop even more, because they kind of get lost with the blending. So it's okay to apply a little bit more color after. Now I'm using MAC's Pigment in Naked, which is my favorite highlight color, my brow bone highlight color, and I like to bring it under my eyebrow, but a little bit into the inner crease. Next, I'm using MAC's Reflex Gold Glitter, and I'm going to adhere glitter you see me looking around for my glitter glue, using a little bit of the glitter glue. I didn't picture it here, but it's a glitter glue adhesive that I use specifically for glitter glue. I take it and I just use it on any little synthetic brush that I have, and I just lay a little bit of the glue down on my lid or wherever I'm going to place the glitter, and I let it dry a little bit just so that it gets sticky, and then I'll lay the glitter on top. So you want to use a brush that's synthetic so that it doesn't ruin your brush, the glue, it doesn't ruin your brush. And then you can also use it with the glitter. So I use the same exact brush that I use to pick up the glue to lay the glitter. So you can see me here, and this again is MAC's Reflex Gold pigment, and I'm laying the gold pigment all over the pink lid color that I laid down before. And I'm just patting it on, patting it on. You don't want to blend glitter pigment. You definitely just want to pat it on. And I like to use a little at a time, a little at a time. I like to cover the complete space of wherever I'm laying the glitter. So if it's my lid, I like to use a little at a time, and I like to use patting motions to go over the area to make sure that I don't have any holes, and that the glitter is placed and it covers the lid completely. Do a little shimmy for glitter. Hey, shimmer for glimmer. Then I'm using my Wet n Wild black gel eyeliner. I love these, but they dry out so fast, so I have a ton of them. I also use Black Chalk Bun Back, but for some reason I always end up coming back to this one. I'm just using an angled brush to line my top line. Now, I am not a pro at lining my eye or doing the winged eye look, so please forgive me. It's a new trick that it's not new, but I am trying it out. I never used to do a lot of liner on the top, gel liner anyway. So you see me here just starting from the inner corner, and then I start from the outward corner, and I just kind of make them meet. And I use a firm angled brush. The brush has no name. It actually came in like this product kit that I bought, and it came, and I loved it because it was so sturdy. So I use that to apply my gel liner. And again, that's the Wet n Wild black. I got it from like CVS or something like that. But any black gel liner or any black liner will do. It doesn't necessarily have to be gel. So I'm just going ahead and I'm making the line a little bit thicker here. As you can see, I'm holding my eye taut just to get a cleaner line. Going in with my 24/7 Urban Decay eyeliner. You can use any purple eyeliner. I like this one because it's waterproof and saline proof. So that means that it's virtually indestructible, as I like to describe it. I'm now going to prep my face with MAC's Face Massage, which is a foundation primer. I'm going to use that all over my face to get my face ready for foundation. Please, if you don't learn anything else from this channel, please know that it is a crime not to prime. Always prime. Eyeshadow primer, foundation primer, always prime your face or your eyes before you put on any makeup. So I go off camera and I come back and I just apply my foundation all over. Now I'm using like a mineralized skin finish. This is the Medium Deep by MAC, and I'm just brushing this all over to give me a bit of a warm color on top of my foundation, because I can get a bit pale in the winter and foundation does not help, and you always have to add life back into your foundation. Grabbing a fluffy angle brush, this is a crown brush actually. It's one of my favorite brushes to apply my highlight with. I'm using Kat Von D's foundation in number 57 as my highlight color, and I'm just making a triangular shape under my eye, and I'm bringing it down to around my nose because I can get red around my nose, so I like to use my concealer not only under my eye, but I like to bring it down and around my nose. And I'm just using the brush to apply the product and to blend at the same time. I'm just doing the same time here. I'm also highlighting down the bridge of my nose, a bit of in my forehead, my chin, all the proper places, my cupid's bow above my lip, at all the proper places to highlight. And I use the same brush. It's fluffy, but it's sturdy, so I can apply product and I can blend at the same time. I love this brush. It's from Crown Brush Company. And as you can see, I'm just blending in my foundation. I love her foundation. It's full coverage, and that's what I use for my highlight. It's full coverage, and it's supposed to not crease, but I mean, after 8, 9, 10 hours of wearing it does crease, but it holds up for a good 8 hours before it starts to crease, and I love it. I love this product because I can put it on in the morning. As you can see, I'm getting ready to go to work, and I can put it on. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning, and I'm putting on under eye foundation or concealer to highlight, and it's going to be there after like my 8-hour shift. So it's one of my favorite products right now. I have it in a sample jar just because I'm trying to figure out which color I do like the best, but I think 57 is going to be the one that I do actually purchase in a full bottle. Like I said, it's full coverage, and it's waterproof, I believe. It's actually her tattoo cover-up foundation, and I'm in love with this stuff. As you can see, I've been wearing a lot lately. Now I'm setting my under eye concealer with a little Midnight Banana powder. You've heard me talk about this powder before. It's a great setting powder. If you are of dark complexion, I suggest you use the Topaz powder, because the Midnight powder can sometimes give you a light reflective flashback, like in pictures and stuff like that. So that's always a good trick, is to use a darker powder. But I'm using banana powder today, and of course it's all over my clothes, which is like why I'm always in my robe. You always wonder why I'm always in a robe. I usually get dressed but I have a robe on just because I don't want makeup all over the place. So I have like robes that I wear when I'm getting dressed or doing my makeup, so that foundation and powder doesn't get everywhere. And I'm going back again with my mineralized skin finish to warm up the highlight under my eye, just so that it makes the whole face cohesive. Here is a favorite product of mine. My girlfriends at work laugh at me because they say I'm obsessed with highlighters, but this is one by Sephora. I think it's called Moon Dust or something like that, but I'll put the name down in below. But I love this stuff. It comes in like 2 shades. It's like a pinky shade and a gold shade that I love. Here I'm using Blunt to contour. My blunt dropped and broke in the palette, so I just have it in this little jar, and I'm just using an angle brush, an angle contour brush, to contour my jawline, to shade in my forehead, to do my nose, and to do virtually my whole face. Shout out for my shoe rack that I just got put up. Noticing there that I am late. I'm always late for work. Going in with a fuchsia blush, here to just give me a lot of color back into my face. I was saying about my shoe rack, I just got it installed thanks to hubby, and I need to put all the shoes up on there, so it looks empty over there in the corner. Sad shoe rack. I'm setting my whole foundation with my Makeup Forever HD foundation. Makeup Forever's translucent setting powder. I love this stuff, and the thing about this is that you want to roll it onto your skin, not buff it into your skin, but virtually just use it to lay your foundation down to set it. And then I'm bathing in Urban Decay All Nighter spray. Of course, you're only supposed to use like 4 sprays, but as you can see, I am bathing, darling, bathing in the spray. Last but definitely not least, I am using Rosimoto Beauty's Lip Dream and Playdate, which is a lip dream from my cosmetic line. If you see me usually on Instagram, this is what I'm using because it's a very nice pinky nude, and you can wear it virtually every day. So it's one of my go-to colors, and it goes on shiny, but it dries matte and it lasts up to about 4 or 5, almost 6 hours, even with eating and drinking. And that is my pink and purple sparkle look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Again, I apologize for my voice because I am up under the weather, but I wanted to get this video out to you. So thank you for watching. Here is a up close look of the look, pink and purple sparkle. Thanks again for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and feel free to share on your social networks. Again, lashes are by me, Rosimoto Beauty. Here's me in the car getting ready for work. Yes. And again, just a quick shot of the look. Thanks again for watching. Please come back and see me soon. Miss Redgal really appreciates you. Thanks.